here's the thing, the Pixel 10 Pro Fold might look familiar at first glance, but trust me, under that sleek surface, Google's been quietly working on something very different. And not just with specs or flashy upgrades, this time they've changed the foldable game in ways that actually matter. A foldable that's not trying to be thinner, not chasing gimmicks, but going for real-world improvements you'll feel every single day. Welcome back, viewers. James here. If you're into bite-sized deep dives like this one, go ahead and like the video, hit subscribe, and share it with someone who still thinks foldables are a gimmick. Okay, let's talk design, because Google didn't just tweak the Pixel 9 Pro Fold and call it a day. They gave it full slab phone-level dust and water resistance. Yep, hey, you heard that right. Dust resistance on a foldable, which is unheard of right now. Samsung's close, but not quite there yet. This makes the Pixel 10 Pro Fold the most rugged foldable on the market. And that's just the beginning. Flip it over and you'll notice the colors. Obsidian and porcelain are gone. This year, it's all about jade and moonstone, and wow, they pop. Even if the frame shape hasn't changed dramatically, these finishes make it feel fresh. And if you're wondering about that crease, the new compact hinge design doesn't just make folding smoother, it subtly helps minimize the crease people complained about last year. It's the kind of thing you won't notice until you switch back to an older fold and go yikes. But here's a weird twist. Instead of going thinner, Google went thicker. Like, barely, just 0.3 mm. But there's a reason, and it's kind of genius. The phone now packs a 5.5 battery, making it the biggest battery in any mainstream foldable, and 9% bigger than Samsung's Z Fold 7. That's a whole extra episode of Netflix or a few more hours of doom scrolling. And get this, wireless charging now uses Qi 2 magnets. Think MagSafe, but Google style. So your charger just snaps on, no more wiggling it into place. And while we're on the hardware, they moved the SEM tray to the top, freeing up space for dual speaker grills at the bottom. A smart, subtle improvement audiophiles will appreciate. Display-wise, the outer screen got a small but satisfying upgrade. It's now 6.4 inches, up from 6.3, and feels bigger thanks to those slimmer bezels brightness. It hits up to 3000 nits, which is wild. You could check your notifications on a sunny beach without squinting. The inner screen is still 8 inches, but now it's brighter too. A boost you'll really notice in HDR content. There's one thing that still lags behind, though the cover screen doesn't use LTPO OLED. That means while it can jump between 60Hz and 120Hz, it can't drop all the way down to 1Hz to save battery like some competitors. Not a deal breaker, but definitely something to note. Now under the hood, Tensor G5, built by TSMC using the Thurnem process, the same kind of tech behind Apple's and Qualcomm's latest chips. The move from Samsung to TSMC means better thermals, lower power drain, and faster, smoother performance overall. No, it's not aiming to beat Snapdragon in benchmarks, but it's tuned for AI photos and efficiency, and for most people, that's exactly what counts. RAM and base storage stay the same, but finally, Google's giving us a 1TB variant, plus Bluetooth 5.4 makes its debut here, with better connectivity and lower latency for your earbuds, which is low-key awesome. Cameras? On paper, they're the same, but that doesn't mean nothing changed. With the upgraded ISP from the Tensor G5, you'll get better low, light performance, sharper dynamic range, and more natural skin tones, especially in HDR or tricky lighting. This thing's gonna surprise you. Expect a Pixel style "how is this shot even possible" moment, now just a tap away. Now let's talk strategy. Google isn't just refining the hardware, they're rethinking their whole approach to foldables. Instead of a flashy, overpriced tech flex, the Pixel 10 Pro Fold is shaping up to be the practical, reliable foldable for everyday users. Durable, powerful, and hopefully more affordable. If Google holds the price steady or lowers it, it might actually tempt people to ditch their slab phones entirely. Because here's the truth, the Pixel 9 Pro Fold is already going for under $900 with discounts. If the Pixel 10 Pro Fold drops anywhere near that post-launch, game over for overpriced foldables. So now the question is, would you finally make the jump to foldables if the price is right, the specs are right, and the durability is no longer a question mark? Or are you still waiting for something even bigger? Let me know in the comments. And if you've enjoyed this sneak peek, do the thing like share, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss what's next. Trust me, there's more Pixel fire coming. Catch you in the next one.